strangely enough, the tallest human out of the entire group. Also with a teddy bear stuffed in his jacket. There we go.
Wait a minute.
Here come the reprobates.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Brain.
Yeah, these are the names. Those are the names, right? I can't
Close
get you
enough.
both in the same
Close
shot. Oh, there we go. Right.
Okay, this is weird.
Okay, now I'm going to turn this off.
I can't handle this.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday, where I'm going to be recording everything. Basically, there's a lot of this footage to go through for the things that we recorded, but there's also really big gaps where, because we were kind of excited to see each other and talk and things like that, we hadn't actually got everything together and set out a plan of what we were filming. So little sections that are missing, you're just gonna see me here with probably like more of this timeline filled out as we go, just so you can kind of see the process as well. So where we left off was we had all just met up, me, Brian and Jessica and Peef. Can't forget Peef. We'd all got together in Nottingham train station. They had their cases, I had a backpack full of stuff and my gimbal and all sorts of things. And from there we went and collected my case, and then we walked off and we went to the Airbnb, which we don't actually have footage of getting into because it took a long time. We couldn't actually figure out how to get the key out of the little key safe. So that's on us. and I mean, like, none of us could figure it out. All three of us had a go. After we dropped off the cases at the Airbnb, we headed outside so that we could get footage for Brian's challenge and actually buy the things for Brian's challenge. So there's our aborted attempt to go into Aldi, as you can see here. Me and Jessica being slightly weird at the beginning, and just this clip with sound. I'm just going to leave this in because this was amazing. This was Jessica's attempt at getting me and Brian to behave and walk into Aldi.
No, don't look like a weirdo.
Yeah, apparently internet clowns. There was other footage of going into a Sainsbury's, but unfortunately we can't use that. While we were in there recording some of the shelves, Jessica was approached by the security guard who said that she had to delete the film that she'd been taking because we weren't allowed to film in there. So, you know, look, things happen, it's fine. So yeah, we don't have that, unfortunately. But what we do have is from the very next morning, where we actually got together, went on a little excursion to the Asda that's near where the Airbnb was, introduced Jessica and Brian to the joys that is Asda in the UK. Because it is very different to Walmart, even though it's owned by Walmart. It is quite different. And after we'd been around there and bought all of our things, we got into setting up for recording. So I'm gonna zip off for now. You'll see most of that footage on the timeline if we come back to this shot. And yeah, enjoy. Good morning. So, how's things going? Where are we? What's going on? Well, as you saw from the little bit of video yesterday, I picked up Jessica and Brian at the station after a very long wait, because their train got cancelled while they were en route, which, you know, it happens. Like me and Susan knew that stuff like that was going to happen because trains get cancelled all the time over the Christmas period in the UK. I know I sound a little bit croaky. That's currently because it's before 9 a.m. UK time, and we all stayed up till, I want to say about 3 in the morning. So as far as I'm aware, those two are still in bed. You know, we all sort of congregated eventually at this Airbnb. We sort of went up from the station on the tram to my old hotel, the one that I stayed in the first night. Collected my luggage that I'd left there and then went on a walk. Got yelled at in a cemetery that we were using as a thoroughfare
Of course, we didn't realise that it closed. And then after we dumped stuff off, we went for dinner, which we went to this place called the Hand and Heart. And like, to give you just a rough idea, this is what some of the stuff looked like. There was 2 vegan starters and 3 vegan mains. All pretty different. We were like, all right, okay, well, let's go with that. So we ended up going with the two confit beetroots as the starter. One for me, one for Brian. And Jessica got the roasted butternut squash, I think it was, something like that. And they were both so good. They were really, really good. And then the mains, Brian and me were tempted by exactly the same thing, and we're both pretty glad that we tried it. So a little bit of a push about out. We both had fake and ale pie, which was served with chips and peas. Oh, it was so good. So it literally just a pie with, we think, some sort of like corn sausage thing in it. Yeah, so we did that and went on a little walk. And we walked down into Nottingham city centre, and we had an adventure. About halfway through, Jessica lost her hat. The little beanie that she was wearing. And, you know, we got down into the Nottingham Winter Wonderland, which I don't have photographs of any of these places. We should probably have taken more photographs. But we got down there and she said, oh, I've lost my hat, I think. Me and Brian both said, well, we don't remember you wearing one, so, you know, we don't think you have. No, I swear I've lost my hat. It's all right. I've had this hat for 10 years. I keep losing it and then finding it again. I was like, yeah, in the house, maybe. You know, didn't say anything because that's just the type of person I am. I'm a good friend. I feel weird saying that. Yeah, so we did that and went on a wander, and we looked at all the different stalls of all these unhealthy things that they're doing. There was a stall that was quite interesting called the Filthy Vegan. And it does soy and seitan doner kebab, or döner kebab is what it would be over in Germany. Over here it's like shawarma. Lamb shawarma. So we walked through all these different stalls, we had a look at all these different things, and we said, right, okay, we're going to go to Aldi. And then we can do a little bit of recording, we can have a bit of fun, it's going to be great. Brian's got this idea he's going to cook for me and Jessica, just like stuff that he's thrown together like last minute, like, here we go. But because we had a couple of ideas about that, we were thinking like maybe a cooking competition between, like a blind cooking competition between me and Brian, but we only have like 2 pans. No, it would be super easy to like just figure out which one was me, because it would be the one that wasn't spiced properly and it was just a weird sort of mishmash. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll check back in later and there'll probably be some sort of like weird montagey thing of all these different sort of disjointed shots as we go around today.
Film on film.
Yes, and thus it begins. Yeah. Well, we're all ready to go now.
Welcome to the show.
Ha! What's up? Yeah, they do actually exist.
Welcome
It's not just
to Krocks in the kitchen.
try and say something that doesn't appear in one of your bloody episodes. Otherwise,
I'm
like,
Jessica.
otherwise it just looks like I've cut you in with green screen.
Yeah, I've come to meet my friends.
We are
Absolutely.
I almost fell in the same spot Martin just almost fell
Awesome. There we go.
We are in Nottingham.
Yeah.
in. Nottingham.
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 I've been told by Lisa that. Apparently I sound Cockney, and I'm just a giant liar. I don't like this.
You're a fraud.
Yeah, apparently. She even got Sooty to say it.
He's a fraud.
Sooty. Sooty. Ugh, terrible.
I don't know. I don't trust a bear that doesn't say anything.
I mean, he does. He just whispers. He's got a very, very small voice. He's very quiet.
I thought he was telepathic.
No.
Well,
Really, it's just because, I think it was, it wasn't Matthew Corbett, it was his dad. He couldn't ventriloquize. He couldn't do the ventriloquist thing, and Sooty didn't have a mouth, so he pretended that Sooty was whispering. Very quiet magician is Sooty. Right.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's so pretty.
Yay! Big streets and more big streets and things. Yeah, right. We're gonna go to Asda. Yeah, gonna go to Asda, and I'm gonna go to a post office as well because I need to post some things, and then we'll come back in. We'll do some filming that's going on their stuff. We bought stuff. We're gonna make Brian cook for us. Yay!
We also made our
We
contribution.
got our,
This is our appetizer that Martin and I put together.
we're chefs now. Internet chefs. We're famous. Yay! Oh man. Nothing makes you feel like more of a fraud than watching Brian literally stand at vegetable counters going like, yeah, so if I put this with this spice and then this flavor profile does the thing, I'm like, I just use a spice packet.
Baby vegetables for beef.
Cauliflower. Tasty cauliflower. Yes.
Okay. I think that's good. Alright, we're gonna do a test.
Test shot. Yay.
Video recording thing. Clicked on your face. Look at the camera. Okay. So before we shoot, we always do a test shot to make sure it looks good. And we sit here and say, welcome to Krocks in the Kitchen.
I'm Peef.
I'm Ollipup.
I'm Scout.
I'm not anybody.
We are sitting here in front of a camera in Nottingham.
Yay!
Or as Martin likes to say, Nottingham.
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 And then I get up.
Like not in them, but Nottingham.
And I do this,
Nottingham.
and then I unplug the mic, and then we test it to see if audio and everything is working properly. Video, recording thing, click. Yay!
Boys, out.
I'm not anybody. Nope.
Out.
I'm not. It looks good.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, get out of my shot.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay.
Ow! I walked into a mirror. Ow.
Don't make noise in the background. Do a test.
Yeah. So.
Nottingham edition. I'm Brian. We are sitting in front of a camera.
Don't know if you can hear that. They're working on it in the kitchen there. So behind this magical door. And I'm going to pop in a minute. Oh, there's a mirror. Yeah. Pop it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so what do I have to say?
It's like, Brian's gonna make us some food. Like, and then I'm gonna say, it's like, yeah, but it's a bit too much for just the two of us.
See?
And then you can say, it's like, maybe we should bring somebody else in. Peef?
Peep? And then he squeaks?
Yeah, squeaks, and
And
then
then I
Martin
pause,
comes.
and
Pause,
then he
yeah.
squeaks again. Okay.
Yeah.
How's my hair?
Your hair's good.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Should we bring somebody else in?
I think so.
Peef?
Magic time.
Okay. I'm here.
Was that good, or do you want to do it?
It's good.
Okay. And so when I finish saying another squeak peef, and then I'll sort of like drop on my heels at the same time. Be like, thing. Oh no. Okay. Ready? Another thing.
Wait, so when you
when I
say another
another
squeak.
at the end of another, so another,
Okay.
and
Okay.
at that point squeak, and then
Okay.
I'll be like thing. Oh no. Okay, got it. Cool. Know what you're doing. Awesome. And another thing. Oh no.
This will not have any talking. It'll just be voiceover.
Yeah.
I'll do the voiceover.
Yeah.
Me and Jessica really are this weird. And I decided I'd just leave all of it in so that you got an idea of exactly how weird.
Ooh, duo of hummus.
Dual hummus.
Na 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 hummus.
Oh yeah, the obsessive rearranging and photography and yeah.
As you can see, an awful lot of work goes into Jessica's Instagram posts. And this is before she actually edits the photographs and puts them all together in a nice way and makes sure that everything looks great and all the colours are right.
It's pretty good. Hasn't even really started yet, but still looks pretty good.
What's the conversion rate for time?
What?
Cue Brian being a sarcastic nerd in 3, 2, 1.
Just saying, if we're at a higher latitude, then that means that we're moving slightly slower than where we would be. So therefore, time would.
Oh, so much fun. Yeah. Nothing like being around nerds.
Alright.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Say bye, Martin.
Bye, Martin.
We're leaving Brian to do his business.
Yeah.
Look at Peep's cauliflower.
Yep.
Woo.
That's pretty cool. We kind of demolished the carrots and hummus. Sorry, Bri. There's enough left for you, I'm sure.
I think Peep needs to be
Hi,
Brian's assistant today.
Yeah?
Brian, do you need an assistant?
Sure, if you want to put them somewhere. You can put them over there, maybe.
He didn't like that. I'll put him on the windowsill.
Oh, okay.
Or I'll put him somewhere he's in the shot. I'll put him right here. Does that work?
Sure.
Cool.
Assistant Peep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Wait, do I have my phone? Yes, I do.
I mean, probably.
Wait, do you have the key?
Yeah, I've got the key.
Do you want me to hold it?
Brian.
Give me the key.
No.
I don't trust you with the key.
Go down the stairs.
I don't trust you.
Go down the stairs first, woman.
Okay, wait, are you gonna
It's
film me going down the stairs?
Well, I was going to film you going down the stairs and also me going down the stairs because, It's totally not precarious in any way, shape, or form. Like it's all wet metal. We're all gonna die.
Oh, there's like a spider or something.
What?
Ah, what is that? Ugh. Ah,
Where?
I can't handle that. Don't touch it though, because then
Where?
You
I don't
It's
know.
right there.
I can't see
Come,
anything.
just come forward. It's right there.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just don't bring it with you.
No, I'm definitely going to try not to. Hello, friendo. I don't like spiders. Screw that. Right.
I brought my vegan chocolate with me.
Secrets of the Krocks revealed. Oh no. Right.
Which way? This way?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah? Yeah, sure.
It looks pretty this way.
This is where we went down before. The joys of Nottingham City Centre. It is the Winter Wonderland. There's ice skating and there's foods and all sorts of things. Now then,
Where are we going?
we are going, in order to get to the thing, I believe up this way? Yeah, there we go. There's the Theatre Royal. There's the Theatre Royal.
Sooty Theatre.
It is the Sooty Theatre, yes.
Yay.
Yay.
Marks and Spencer. Here it is.
Doing a bit of an investigation.
Okay, here's Marks and Spencer.
Okay,
We're-
where are
and
we?
we're here.
And we're there. Yeah,
Oh, so it's
Marks and
opposite
Spencer's-
way.
Yeah. So
So you just want to head to Marks and Spencer? Or you
Oh,
wanna
I
head
mean-
to the Dice Cup first.
I mean, if we head to the Dice Cup and then come back down, like, yeah,
Grab a little vegan hot chocolate.
could do. Could be naughty.
Ooh.
Okay, so we've picked up our tickets for Cinderella tonight here at the Theatre Royal.
Where we're gonna see Sooty.
We're gonna see Sooty. Sooty's starring.
Sooty.
Yay! And
Yeah.
so is Les Dennis.
There's Sooty.
And
them
oh
Sooty.
yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. So this has got Les Dennis, Gareth Gates, and Sooty in it. So it's a real top-notch show, you know. Yeah. So we're gonna all come along to that tonight, and we also said that we would check out this place called the Dice Cup, which is like a vegan board games cafe. Because these two don't know board games, and I do.
Well, and the other thing is, Ryan's gonna be cooking for like the next 4 hours.
So we've got
So we've
time.
got time to kill.
We've definitely got time to kill.
Oh, helps if you hit the button.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we're just walking.
Now we're gonna go because it changed. It changed to a green man, der Ampelmann, as we would call it in the German lands.
So what do you
Der
think?
Ampelmann. And that should get us to the Dice Cup. We'll be able to see what's going on, have a look around. I'll be able to nerd out about the games and just be like, oh my god, they've got this game too. And Jessica's gonna stand there going, okay.
I'll be like, where's the
What?
Monopoly?
No. No, Monopoly is an evil game. No one should play it. It's horrible. Ugh.
Just so we're clear, there's nothing actually wrong with liking Monopoly, but there are reasons why it's not a very good game that I will go into in a video on board games that's coming up on my channel within the next week or so.
Yeah, I brought Flux with me, so we might get some footage of us playing that late at night, depending, because that's always a bit of fun. But yeah, we're gonna go and check this out, and should be good.
And so we made our way through the streets of Nottingham, all the way up to the Dice Cup, which is a vegan board games cafe just to the north of the city centre, which, yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I need you with me because
Okay.
I feel really out of place.
Well, this is my jam, so yeah. This is a happy place. A very happy place. There are so many good things.
Where am I?
And Jessica was, unfortunately, a little bit overwhelmed with all the board games on offer. So we sat down, had some hot chocolate, and then set off again.
Of course, there's a tram just slowly coming in. Great. Exactly where we didn't need it. Oh well, never mind. Right.
Never mind.
Yeah. So, yeah, up this way.
Past the Taco Bell.
Past the Taco Bell.
Should we get some Taco Bell and tell Brian we bought Taco Bell?
No. We should be good.
He'd be like, sorry, we didn't have faith in your meal.
Oh dear. Well, we're not doing too bad. It's like really dark now. Alright, there's yeah, it's really dark. But you know what? We managed. We got there. Bought my darling wife some cheese. I was gonna buy her some chocolate as well, but she messaged me after we'd already left, so never mind. We're in the middle of the Winter Wonderland, or on the outskirts of it anyway. It got dark while we were in there. Got a little bit dark while we were in that board games cafe. Now we need to run and get to Marks and Spencer's.
I wonder what Brian's up to.
Yeah, I wonder what he's up to as
Do you
well.
think he's making us a delicious meal still?
I really hope he's gotten quite far.
Yes, I hope it's like done when we walk in the door. It's like feast.
Now, obviously, the thing to do is where it's like, I wonder what Brian's up to. I hope he's gotten pretty far. That's when you cut in just like the beginning footage of him just like chopping the courgette.
Yes.
Yes, chop the zucchini. Yeah. Oh man, good times. So yeah, we're finally heading down to Marks and Spencer's. Oh dear. This is pretty. This is so pretty. Here we go.
Yeah, show
Look
them
at this.
prettiness.
Yeah, look at all these lights and stuff. This is so nice. Yeah. Yeah, still Christmas time, I guess. Oh well. Right. That. Go. Good times. Right, so what are we actually doing? Well, I need to go and buy some cheese for Scooter. And you want to get some random stuff?
I don't know, I'm just along for the
Some
ride.
stuff. Okay, cool.
I'm just here so Brian doesn't get too annoyed with me in the kitchen. He's probably like in heaven right now
Kinda
without
why
me to be like, get this shot, do this. Show them how you cut the zucchini.
It's kind of why I'm not there as well. Like, I have this horrible feeling I'd just be like, hey, why aren't you shooting it this way?
He
Like, if you
kind
did
of
that
kicked
way.
us out.
Yeah.
He was kind of like, okay, I thought you guys
kind
were leaving.
of rude about it. Oh, well.
I guess we
right.
shouldn't complain since
No.
he's making us a feast.
Yeah, he's making us dinner.
Oh,
It's gonna
look,
be good.
vegan bockwurst.
Vegan bockwurst. Oh, sweet. So there's a little like German sausage stand that we just walked past, and it's got vegan bockwurst. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. When we were in the cafe, I had a speculatius mocha, and this is the thing. All of it is vegan. Like every single thing that they do in there is vegan. It's great. Oh, and there's the Marks and Spencer's. Right. See you on the other side, because we're probably not allowed to film inside it.
Yeah, we don't want to get kicked out of another store like we almost did last night.
We really don't.
Where I was told, you have to delete that film. I'm like, okay.
Oh dear. Right. See you in a minute. Okay, well, Yeah, I think that's enough time for him to have perfected everything.
Yeah, we've given him plenty of time. He better have a stellar feast awaiting us.
Yeah, I hope so too. I've heard so many good things about Brian's cooking, mainly from Brian, strangely enough. I don't know, we'll see. Should be good. Let's try and get you in shot a bit more. There we go.
Yay, friends!
Ah, dear. Well, I don't like Nottingham. There's too many hills. This sucks. Berlin's flat. I like flat.
Right,
Flat is good.
This way? That way?
That way. Past where you lost your hat yesterday that we were talking about.
Yeah, this is my hat I lost. I washed it in the sink with soap this morning.
Yeah. I relayed the story while you were still in bed.
I have to have my magic hat. This is my magic hat. Did you tell them about how it's my
I
magic
didn't
hat?
tell them about it's your magic hat. I said that you keep losing it.
This is
and you've
my
had it
magic
for like
hat.
10 years.
I've had it for over 10 years, and I've lost it several times, but I always find it again. So yes, up there on the corner was where it was on the road, and we walked past over an hour later, and it was still there.
Yeah.
You know why
Crazy.
it was still there? Because it's my magic hat.
And because no one else wants it.
Oh.
The hat was right there. Right there. I'm showing them where the hat was.
Oh, yes, that was the
there we
hat.
go.
The hat.
Yeah,
In
magic
case
hat.
you're wondering, this is a vegan white hot chocolate that I got for Brian that is not hot anymore, but will be reheated. It's almost time for City.
We got just enough time to get back, eat, assuming that it's finished, and then
City.
go and watch City.
City. Ooh, I should message Lisa.
Yes, we should message Lisa. Oh, we just have to walk up that street.
This way, that way.
Like
Is
over
it
this
on
one.
street?
Yeah, it's this street.
Yeah.
Just gotta walk up there, and all good. Should be good. Right, we'll check back in once we get back to the house. This random place, it's like a tattoo parlor. It's just getting done out. But they have a giant Game Boy that's mounted on the wall. How good is that? Sorry. It's okay. I stopped off for the vegan tattoo parlor with the wall-mounted Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And now we're gonna carry on. Ah, Brian's not in the kitchen. But there is tasty looking food.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh,
We have,
good.
yeah.
Look at
Peef's
Peef.
supervising. Peef is supervising. Peef is such a good supervisor. Kept Brian right while we've been out and busy.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, here he is. He has a gun apparently. That sounds about American. Yes. Oh, I can smell cauliflower.
Well, it smells delicious in here.
It really does.
It's just quite hot in the kitchen.
I see.
So I have to take a little bit of
Brian, whenever you're in it, it's always hot in the kitchen. Yeah. There we go. Ah, funky stuff.
So there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Told you. It's like a nice,
That's awesome.
thick stew.
We got the peas.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Ooh, hello. Oh, my camera's just gotten a face full of steam.
Yup.
So we'll take it as that's probably good.
Yes,
Yeah.
everything is pretty much good to go.
Oh, there we go.
It's
Focused
steamy
here.
in here.
Awesome. It's always steamy in here. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of goodness.
That looks pretty good.
Just on the outer side of it.
Hey everybody. Hey everyone. Apparently so.
And the rest, as they say, is history. We ate the food, we filmed the episode with Brian and Jessica, and then we set out to the Theatre Royal. We saw Cinderella, Jessica visited the merch booth and bought a sooty and 2 sweeps, and then I took Brian and Jessica to Jessica's second board game cafe, but this time we actually played a game of Takenoko. It's
a wonderful little game. It's one of my favorites. It is so adorable. It seemed like it went down a treat. Both of them seem to enjoy it, and I think they're going to try and find more board games in the future, which is a definite win for me. The next morning, we all went to Leeds to go to the Royal Armouries and meet up with Lisa and her partner Mike. Unfortunately, Lisa's a little bit shy, so we didn't actually record anything while we were there, but we did get this photograph and a couple of others.
And that's that. That's everything that we've got for you out of the edit. Unfortunately, as I say, there wasn't too much extra from the next day where we went to the Royal Armouries. But Jessica and Brian have got a lot more footage of that, and I do believe they're going to be putting up some extra video of that sort of thing as well. So there's that. Stay tuned. Keep watching Krocks in the Kitchen for the little bits of what they did, what they ate while they were in London, and the places that I wasn't, that sort of thing. And I really, really hope that you've enjoyed this look behind the scenes of not only Krocks in the Kitchen, but just meeting some awesome people and having a fun time. So, thank you very much for joining me. I really do hope that you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.